Have you ever wondered why certain events happen in your life while others never seem to go your way? What if I told you that nothing happens by chance, and every moment carries a purpose designed by Allah? From unexpected delays to sudden blessings, every experience is part of a divine plan. Understanding this truth can transform how you face challenges, handle disappointments, and embrace success. Let's explore this powerful reminder and uncover the wisdom behind life's every twist and turn. Everything in life unfolds only by the will of Allah, and nothing moves without His permission. Every breath you take, every meeting you experience, and every path you walk is already known to Him. Allah's knowledge is complete, and His control is absolute, whether events appear small or life-changing. What comforts the believer is knowing that Allah never acts without wisdom. Even when situations feel confusing or unfair, they are governed by divine knowledge that sees the past, present, and future at once. Accepting this truth builds deep reliance on Allah and frees the heart from constant worry. When you believe that Allah is managing every detail, you learn to submit with humility, patience, and trust, knowing that His decisions are always better than human understanding. In a believer's life, chance does not exist because Allah is fully aware of every outcome before it unfolds. Meetings that seem unexpected, words spoken at the right moment, and events that change direction suddenly are all guided by divine awareness. What appears random to the human eye is part of a carefully arranged order beyond human perception. This understanding reshapes how a believer views life, replacing confusion with meaning. Instead of feeling lost during sudden changes, the heart learns to remain steady. Knowing that nothing slips outside Allah's awareness gives strength during uncertainty and helps the believer move forward with confidence rather than fear. Hardships often arrive carrying mercy that is not immediately visible. Painful moments can prevent greater harm, redirect the heart, or remove attachments that would have led to loss later. Through difficulty, Allah may be cleansing sins, raising spiritual rank, or softening a heart that had grown distant. What feels heavy in the moment can later be recognized as a turning point toward growth and closeness to Allah. These struggles shape character, teaching endurance, humility, and reliance. When ease finally follows hardship, the believer understands that the trial was not punishment but care from a Lord who knows exactly what the soul needs at every stage of its journey. Delays can be frustrating, especially when the heart is eager for answers or results. Yet waiting often serves a deeper purpose that unfolds with time. Allah may be strengthening inner patience, refining intentions, or aligning circumstances before granting what is sought. A delayed response can also protect from receiving something before one is ready to handle it. Growth sometimes happens in silence, away from visible progress. During these moments, faith is tested not through action, but through endurance. Trusting Allah during delays teaches calmness and steadiness, reminding the believer that timing in divine hands is always precise and never careless. What appears as loss can quietly guide a person toward a better direction. Losing something valued may detach the heart from what was never meant to remain, opening space for growth or clarity. Allah may remove certain paths to prevent harm that is unseen, or to redirect the soul toward what aligns with its true purpose. Moments of loss often force reflection, awakening awareness that comfort can hide. Through this redirection, priorities change and understanding deepens. In time, the believer recognizes that what was taken away was not a deprivation, but guidance, steering the heart toward what truly benefits both faith and future. Allah is Al-Hakim, the one whose wisdom is flawless and unlimited. Human understanding is narrow, shaped by emotion and limited knowledge, while Allah's wisdom encompasses every outcome and consequence. Decisions made by Allah are never based on haste or error, even when they contradict personal desires. What may seem confusing today fits perfectly within a greater design that unfolds over time. Recognizing Allah's wisdom helps the heart remain balanced during uncertainty. It teaches acceptance without resentment and trust without constant questioning. When a believer reflects on Allah's attribute of wisdom, they learn to rest their heart in certainty, knowing every decree is placed with precision. Tests are a means through which faith is refined and strengthened. When comfort is removed, sincerity is revealed, and reliance shifts fully toward Allah. Challenges expose weaknesses within the soul, allowing them to be corrected through reflection and effort. Through trials, patience is not just practiced, but deepened, becoming a lasting quality rather than a temporary response. These moments also distinguish true trust from spoken claims of belief. As endurance develops, spiritual awareness grows stronger. The believer learns that faith is not proven during ease, but during moments of pressure, when choosing obedience and hope becomes an act of worship in itself. The lives of the prophets demonstrate that every hardship carries purpose. Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam faced immense trials, yet each was a step toward fulfilling Allah's plan. Prophet Musa alayhi salam endured rejection and challenges before leading his people to freedom, showing that perseverance aligns with divine wisdom. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam experienced rejection, betrayal, and loss, yet each event prepared him for his role as the final messenger, spreading guidance to humanity. Observing these lives teaches that suffering is never meaningless. It shapes character, strengthens faith, and fulfills divine objectives. Every challenge faced by the prophets ultimately served a higher purpose, visible only through Allah's guidance. Trusting Allah brings peace even when life is uncertain or confusing. When a believer surrenders control, the heart stops clinging to outcomes and finds rest in divine wisdom. This trust is not passive, it involves active reliance, knowing that every step, whether forward or backward, is under Allah's guidance. Anxiety diminishes because the believer understands that delays, setbacks, and challenges are not random but purposeful. By placing confidence in Allah's plan, the heart remains steady, decisions are made with clarity, and patience is strengthened. True peace comes from knowing that whatever unfolds is part of a perfect plan designed for ultimate benefit. What is meant for a person will always reach them at the right moment, and nothing can bypass Allah's decree. Life may present distractions, detours, or apparent delays, but these do not prevent destined outcomes from occurring. This understanding allows the believer to release fear, jealousy, or regret, knowing that divine timing is precise. It also encourages contentment, as what does not come was never suitable, even if desired. By trusting that Allah's plan is flawless, the believer can focus on effort rather than worry, remain patient in waiting, and embrace life fully, confident that all provisions and opportunities will arrive exactly as intended. Remember, everything in your life has a purpose, and Allah's plan is always perfect, even when we cannot see it. Trust Him, be patient in trials, and remain grateful in ease. May Allah guide your heart, bless your journey, and grant you wisdom in every decision. If you feel inspired, comment below this positive prayer. O Allah, Help me trust your plan and remain steadfast in faith. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Graceful Deen for more uplifting reminders.